Hello everyone, welcome back to another Nerdy Nummies. Today we are going to be making something that I love so much. It is a super easy recipe and I love it like so much, it's so good. And those are ginger molasses cookies. So, where's my ginger? Ginger molasses. They have more than just that, but they're so good. I think they're also called ginger snaps, I don't know. But in a bowl, you want to start off with like the butter and sugar to cream it. And so here I have 3/4 a cup of butter, so 1.5 sticks, and then 1 cup of sugar. So here, there we go. So I'm just going to plug in my electric bleeder. What am I saying? Okay. So I haven't done a video in so long. Okay, so just mix it until it's really creamy. Okay, so once it's nice and creamy like this, you're going to want to add 1 brown egg. Now the reason you want to add a brown egg is because some white eggs aren't like, even if you have organic, white eggs aren't as good for you. And they're rarer. I just don't prefer using them when I bake. So there's not like a big difference. Oh, and you want a medium size egg. You don't want it too small or too large. Mix that a little bit. Now we're taking our molasses, slow as molasses. Smells so good. Okay, now you're going to pour 1/4 cup. I can't tell what the color of molasses is. If it's like a golden brown and there's just a lot of it, if it's like a black, or if what it is. But here we go. So, let me just grab a little spatula. Looks like I don't have one here, so just wait 1 minute. Here we go. I just don't feel like getting the stick part of it, so I'm just gonna go like this. Zam, girl, zam. You got a bake or not? You want a date or no? Or no? Zam. Okay, once you have all of your molasses out, you're as slow as molasses. Now get out of my castle. Just kidding, I do not live in a castle. Okay. Once you have added your molasses, which is right there, the brown stuff, black stuff, I don't know what color it is. Mix that in until well blended. If you did it right, which I bet most of you did, it should look, oh wait, let me mix that a little more, like this. Like a thick cake batter, I guess you could say. Let me get all this away. Zam, okay. Now, in a smaller bowl, you will be wanting to add 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So let me see. Okay, so ready. 1 cup And, una, dos, only dos, not tres, not cuatro, just dos. Not una, but dos. Okay. Once you're done with the flowers, you can put that somewhere else. Okay. Now, in the same bowl with your flour, you're going to take 1.5 teaspoons, not tablespoons, teaspoons of baking soda. So 1.5 teaspoons, okay. And then for the cloves, just 1 teaspoon. Oh, and that was baking soda. So add 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. Now I need to smooth this out, so I'm just gonna go like this and push it all in. That didn't really work out as planned, but that's okay. So 1 teaspoon of cloves, not cloves, cloves. Put the cap onto that. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I actually just like sprinkling. That should be better. Teaspoon. I did the cinnamon challenge on accident. And like I couldn't breathe. Do not try it. It is the worst thing ever. And now for the best part that actually makes these taste like ginger snaps. Ginger's molasses cookies. Which is 1 teaspoon of ginger. Okay, I'm just gonna do this over this little dish because I want this to be perfect. No. Oh no. Okay, so open it up, smooth it, and go. Okay. Once you're done adding all of those, just mix it together. I'll show you in just a minute. Oh, Mario. Here we go. Okay. Now bring back that bigger bowl that you had. Here it should be. Here it should be. There, let me just move my camera. Okay, because you want to see this part. Mix this a little more. Okay. I have my electric blender, I have my molasses mix, and I have my dry mix. I'm just going to add a little bit, about a third or a little more than a third, and mix it. Put it on low at first, and then you can move it to medium. And then after you, okay, now go back to 1, and add the rest. Yeah, so I guess that was about half. And just slowly mix that in on low. And make it, and then go to high. Now you can make these into any sort of shape you would like, but I'm going for that original good one. See, this is what it should look like. Here, so let me mix this again. It should be like crumbly. See? You see? That's really crumbly. But when I pick some up, it all attaches. So that's what you want. Now in a lower bowl, here, let me see, like this. Like this sort of bowl, it's like a bowl plate, I don't know what this is called. You're going to put some of your sugar in there, so. Just a little bit. just to cover the surface, so about this much, not very much. Okay. Now I'm going to get a little bit of a platform so that I can keep this up. So 1 minute. Okay, because you're really going to want to see this. Okay, so put this right here. And my dough's right here. It's in this bowl. Take about this much, roll it into a good looking ball. Like this. Roll it in your sugar so that it's completely covered. And then put it on a pan with either a silicone mat or parchment paper that has been, or wax paper that has been spread or sprayed with whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it. Cooking spray or olive oil. Okay, and then another one. You want to leave about an inch or two, an inch and a half at least, away from each other because they will spread. You can even use like a scoop, I guess, to make it so that they're perfect, but I don't like being perfect. Except for when it comes to my cupcakes and muffins. Then you always have to be perfect. So I'm using a pretty big pan, so it should work out a lot better. I hate those like Yo-Yo Max. No, I'm just kidding. I love her. But like channels that don't talk enough, you know, like, or just have music playing and then they have like directions. It's like, okay. I don't really know how many this will make because I've made it before, but I don't really know because I don't really make the balls the same size. So if I made them the exact same size, I bet that there'd be about about 2 dozen. I'll just show you a little bit less than these. Okay. If you see that like one has a lot more than another, then you can just rip off that tiny bit or add to the smaller one. Either way you want to go. You gotta bake or nah, you wanna date or no. Zam, zam. The bay. You wanna bake or no. You wanna date or no. You can make like a giant ginger molasses. Why do I keep calling it that? Most people call it a ginger snap, but I don't. And actually, last time I just took this batter over here, like this, and I went like this. I went shh, and I spread it all across, and this is what it makes. I'm so excited. So it's kind of hard eating those. Like, I actually did that to make this apricot parfait. So yeah, but I wish you guys could smell these like through whatever device you're using. Like, it'd be like a 3D smell. What if you could like taste something or like smell something that someone's eating in like a movie? That'd be so cool. But that ain't happening anytime soon. All the time I turn around, bitch, got around. Oh, I didn't say it. I said beepers, 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 Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably only gonna be able to make 10. 12. 12. Not 10. 5 times 3 is what? 15. I'll make 15. Sweet. Zam. Girl, what is up, you bae? Okay. I've spent probably the most time. This takes the most time. It is like the worst part. Okay, now my friend, it was like the funniest thing. So like she stole this little perfume sample. Like I wasn't mad. I was just like, stop lying. And then she's like, I'm not lying. And then she like whispered to my other friend, like she probably like whispered, yeah, I have it, or something like that. And then I was like, yeah, see, you're whispering about how you have it. And she's like, no, I'm not. I'm saying that of course she would blame me for having it. I'm like, because you do have it. I can see it. And then like after class, she like took it out of her shirt. I'm like, oh my God. And it wasn't even ours. Like, it was this other girl's. I'm just like, that was kind of rude. Oh, I need to mix this up some more with my hands. My hands. I want my hands back and forth. I want my hands back and forth. Like, mix. Oh. Just kidding. I thought I had a hit drunk. Oh my God, I'm taking so much time with this. Everyone's gonna be watching you all around. The girls be back so soon. Okay, so these should only take about 8 minutes, 9. I like to go for 9 minutes because 9 minutes is like the perfect time. Because I think that 8, when you put it in for 8 minutes, it makes it too soft. It tastes raw. And then when you put it in for 10 minutes, they're too hard. So I like just in between. I'm gonna make a giant one. Actually, no, I'm not, because then I won't have these for as long. These are literally, if you have molasses and ginger and flour and sugar and everything else at your house, you can make these whenever you want. So keep them in for about, I like to keep them in for 9 minutes because it's right in between them being really cracky. Oh, you want your oven at 350. So here's gonna be my giant cookie. Here's a regular one. Look at it. So beautiful. Okay. Roll it around, oh yeah, roll it around, shoot a reverse, I'm so starstruck, baby, I'm on my heart, I'm so I'm just gonna get my timer ready and put it in for 9:00, then put these in. And hit start. Now it's time to clean up. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. So once again, These are ones that I made a few days ago, and like I said, I sprinkled it everywhere. And so now they're like this. They're really good. I like these. Chloe, come this side. Sprinkle them. But I like those because you can bite them. Let's try. That's the batter. That's so good. So good. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you for watching.